channel. I'm Crystal. This is In My Own World Tarot. And this reading is the next 48 reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Gemini, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single Gemini out there. If it resonates with you a little bit, you have more questions, go ahead and book a personal reading. All right. If you're new to my channel, Gemini, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning, Gemini, and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on with you. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. All right. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Gemini. Hey, girl and boy, how are you? Gemini, if you're new to my channel, I break the Gemini readings up by deacon. The first deacon being May 21st to May 31st. Second deacon being June 1st to June 10th. And the third deacon being June 11th to June 21st. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the first deacon of Gemini and see what is your overall energy for the next 48 and what can you expect and what do you need to know. How's that? All right. You guys got the 12th house. Okay. So it talks about dreams, talks about fantasy. It also talks about a little bit of sorrow and bad news, possibly. The Hangman. Gemini, still thinking. You got a lot of Hangman energy here. All of this is actually, to be honest with you, 12th house, Pisces energy. You got Pisces here. That's another Hangman energy. You have Chiron energy, which is another Hangman energy. And Gemini. What do I mean by the Hangman energy? The Hangman energy is a energy of contemplation and a pause. It's like you're, something feels like it's still going to be in limbo. It's like you don't have a definitive answer. Let's get deeper into the tarot and see what this is about. Because you may feel like this in the next 48 hours, like, gosh, darn, man. Like, I understand everything, got to process. I get it. I overstand. But how long? I got to be in this process, says Gemini. So, is this something that they have to learn? Because when we talk about the Chiron, it's a process, but it's also about learning a lesson or something here that needs to heal. It also could talk about medicine and sick. Some of you need to be careful because when you talk about Pisces energy, I don't know if this is something you're drinking or overindulging in like alcohol because you're like in the process of like you're not getting an answer, or it's like your anxiety is high. Some of you, a stress reliever could be alcohol, so you need to be careful of that, or smoking here. Trying to heal yourself. Some of you like, oh, I'm gonna drink me I'm cold and I'm gonna drink me a shot of tequila. That's gonna warm me up. No, it's gonna make you drunk. What are you talking? Do as you so please. But a shot of tequila and a hot toddy are two different things. But do what you want to do. All right. You got the Six of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Moon, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Temperance. The reason why something is taking long is, first of all, the divine wants you to sit and really think with yourself, what is it that you really want? Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Tower, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, because you may be going after something. The reason why, if you're waiting for an answer to something, Gemini, or you're waiting for a forward movement in something, the reason why the divine hasn't gave you the forward movement, because they don't truly believe it's what you want. Number one, it's like you could be like, oh, I want this new job or whatever. But they're like, do you really want to do this? Because whatever the next blessing is, this judgment that you're in line to have, is going to be something after the Chiron, you heal that Chiron, is going to be something that lasts. Right? So it's like they're going to give you a wish fulfillment in the Sun. They don't want you to regret it. So let's just say, for example, you've been in what is a field? What is a good field a lot of people are in? Health insurance. There we go. You've been in claims. There's one. I don't know nothing about it, but let's say you've been in claims for most of your career, and you want to now be a manager or supervisor of claims or something for health insurance. Is that really what you want? Because they'll grant you that. But can you really see yourself being the controller of people and being in that leadership and being happy? It's not necessarily about you won't get it. They want to make sure before they grant you your wish, because you got Pisces, 12th house. I saw the 9 of Cups. Before your wish is granted, the divine just wants, they saying, hey, we want you to be happy whatever this next decision is, because we're going to give it to you. You've completed a lesson of Chiron, so we're going to give it to you. Make sure you're going to be happy with this. Like, truly observe the situation. So it's like they want you to take some time and quiet in the next couple of days, and with the High Priestess being here, and observe a situation, because with the 8 of Swords and the Temperance, it's like you're being patient and you're waiting, but you don't have a clear thought while you're waiting. You ever had that feeling? So it's like, yeah, you're sitting by yourself, you're quiet, you could be sitting there watching TV, but while you're watching TV, you're having all these other thoughts rolling through your head, so you really haven't unwind, you just home. So some of you could be doing that too the next 48. Like, you're home, but you haven't unwind. Like, you took off your pants, but you're still not comfortable. I don't know. This could just, honestly, from the smallest thing be gas, from the biggest thing be you stuck in your mind, wishing, hoping for something that you think you want, but then when you get it, it's like you're not truly happy. So think about that. But there's an energy here to where it's like, yeah, you sitting here, you still, but your mind is not still. You're not really relaxed and comfortable. So think about it, because right now, some of you have an open portal for a wish to come true. Whatever it's like you can be a genie, rub the bottle, rub the lamp, they're going to grant your wish. Just make sure that you're happy and you can see happiness in it. At least, I'm going to give you a time frame. Type Pisces energy 12 pay. Let's see a time frame from 1 to 6 years. Can you see yourself being happy, whatever this is, this wish you're asking for 1 to 6 years? If yes, ask for it. If no, go back to the drawing board. And they're saying it's okay. 6 of Pentacles. They want you to go back and forth and see if it's going to be an even reciprocation of energy. Are you going to give to it? Are you going to be able to stick with it? That's it. So, yep. So, y'all got some good karma coming towards you. I like that. At least you got a choice. What about the second deacon of Gemini? June 1st to June 11th. June 10th. Whose birthday is June 11th? What about the second deacon of Gemini? What's going on with you? You better not fall on my table. What about the second deacon of Gemini? What's going on with them for the next 48? You have the lunar eclipse, 5 of Cups. We also have Virgo energy, Hermit, Leo energy, fire elements, fourth house here. Some of you got a move coming up, but it's meant for you to move. I'm not, knock on wood, I hope nothing happens to your home, but some of you going to have an unexpected move, but it's meant for you to move. It's like, this is like a sequence of events, because a lunar eclipse is a moon event, right? And then you have Virgo. When I seen the Virgo, I was like, what does this have to do with work, or what does it have to do with? But Virgo card, this is the Hermit. This is by yourself. This is you thinking. This is the intellect of mercurial energy. So I was like, what? And then you have Leo, fire element. This fire element represents the 2 of Wands, and represents like pushing ahead, but it also represents like obstacles, but you still moving forward. But it's going to be like, it's not a straight path. You got to jump over this boulder. Then you have to try to swim across the lake. But then eventually you find your way back home. But the lunar eclipse is a change in a series, but it's like a series of events of changes. And then the fourth house, but the fourth house has to do with like the mother and the moon as well. It's almost like the divine is like, yeah, I know you want to follow. You said, this is almost like the first deacon, honestly. You said this is where your creative passion lies. It's almost like, you know, passion, a natural, you can have a natural skill for something, and then you can be passionate for another thing. Just because you have passion for something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's your skill set. I think we discussed this before. I talk about this all the time. So let's just say, for example, I have to use myself so you guys can, I can bring it full circle so I can stop ranting. I have a passion for planetary shifts, moon cycles, astrology, but I have a passion for it. Like I love the topic, but I have a huge, undeniable skill set to motivate people, to inspire people, always be that person, a listening ear. I have a natural skill set for that. Can the two combine? Yes. Do they have to? No. So you're being redirected in the next 48 second Deacon Gemini for you to go, and it's a change, but it's going to be a change towards some type of skill set that you have that's going to put you on the right path to where it's going to be like, you may like damn, I don't want to do this, or what. It's not even something that you don't want to do, but it's like something you can naturally do. It's like they're trying to make your life easier and you trying to make it harder, because like, it's like, I want to do this, you want to be passionate, this passion, follow your passion, but you might not be too good at your passion. This might just need to be something that's a hobby for you, so you don't lose the passion. Because if your I got it, y'all. If your passion becomes work, your ass no longer going to have the passion for it. So we're going to put you in a position to put your skills to work, and so you can keep your passion as a hobby, so you don't lose your passion. I had to come full circle with that. Thank y'all for walking through that with me, because I was like, what? I had to walk through what they were talking about. But that's what they're doing. They're putting you in position. They're putting you in a position, and it's going to be a change that you're like, this is something that you wouldn't do on your own. It's going to be like happenstance. You're like, how did I even end up here? You ended up here. So it's like, you have a job. It's not a job that you hate, but it's a job that you're good at, and you can do it with your eyes closed. But then they're going to present you with some opportunity that's going to pay you double than what you even would have to put in the effort to do. So that way, your job is not going to, or whatever this is you do to make money to sustain yourself, is not going to completely drain you. So you have time after you're working to come home and paint your entire room blue. You're an artist and you have all this passionate energy, and you have this free time to think, because your job, you can do it with your eyes closed, and you can sustain yourself, and you can buy yourself this extra, that 3 bedrooms, so you can have a craft room or something like that. It's like they're putting you in a position to where you can sustain yourself, but not drain yourself. Does that make sense? Great. Okay. So I was like, cheese and rice, y'all. Help me out. Come on, y'all. I done gave you a new candle. I need y'all to tap me on the shoulder. You got me looking crazy in front of company. Jeez. All right. What about the third deacon? I'm talking to my ancestor, my altar, y'all. I know you're like, who is she talking to? Them. What about the third deacon Gemini? I just got it. Third deacon Gemini. What do they need to know in the next 48? Scorpio, Gemini. Everybody's getting this tower transformation energy, huh? Fifth house again. This is darn near the same spirit we just had for the second, now to the third. Black Moon Lilith. So with you guys, you need to be mindful of a energy of self-sabotage. Transform, Scorpio, Pluto, Gemini, fifth house, Queen of Swords. Here with the Black Moon Lilith, this talks about mystery. It also talks about revenge. But when it comes to right under how it fell under Gemini, this is self-sabotage at its finest. Don't self-sabotage. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Let's see. How is Gemini self-sabotaging themselves? And if this is not self-sabotage, this could be someone trying to take your, like, it's either have you around because they want your energy, or like your some type of creativity that you hold. And it's like, yeah, we want you to make you think that we want you around. These people don't want you around for the reason that they think. Somebody does want you around, but it's not for the reason that you think. It's to get something out. It's something about your creativity, your thoughts, your ideas. And you may be fucking, excuse me, tricking yourself to thinking that, oh man, these people ain't like that. Yeah, they are. It's like some of you may be trying to keep that optimism, like, oh man, you know, these people wouldn't do that to me. And on your shoulder, they're like, yeah, they would. Lilith is trying to tell you the secret. She's like, yeah, they try to steal your ideas. Like, nah, they didn't steal your ideas. They didn't steal my ideas. We were collaborating. But how come y'all was collaborating? How come they got credit and you didn't? I don't understand. If it was a collaboration. Hey, Rhonda. Are you still a member of the channel? I gotta look because I didn't see you post your question. If you're not, that's okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, somebody dangling a carrot in front of your face, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Temperance, the Devil. Somebody trying to wait you out. Who is this? Somebody trying to wait you out on an offer to see how bad you want something, and to see, like, if you'll beg for the Temperance, the Devil, King of Swords, the Moon. You see it though, because it's like something keeps being withheld or like given to you then taken away, or it's something here. But the reason why it's happening, this is not God testing your patience. This the devil testing your patience. And what I mean by that, this is someone who thinks they have the authority of God and you don't. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn. Like, how long will somebody wait? It's like somebody wants you to wait for an offer to be given to you, because then the longer you wait in anticipation, the more you'll want it. It's like somebody wants to see your mouth like salivate. You know how like you're watching somebody cook and you start smelling it. And so automatically the sensory of the smell, it triggers you. Weren't even hungry, but now all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm starting to get a little hungry. It's like, you just ate like 30 minutes ago. Why are you hungry? Because you just smell something. And that's not really hunger. That's greed. You know what I mean? And so it's like they're trying to see how if you're greedy. Somebody's trying to see if you're greedy? What? Why? Like, is it because they're greedy? Why is somebody trying to see this about Gemini? Six of Swords. Because they are. Six of Swords, the Sun. This is some, oh my goodness. So whatever this is, it is going to be given to you, but it's like, somebody's making you do it because in the past it happened to them. Because that's how somebody, man, because they greedy. But you know what? The Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Lovers, you're going to have another option. And God going to give you something else. Anyway, it's going to be something that grabs your attention, that blocks you from thinking about whatever this is somebody's trying to make you lust or thirst after. God going to be like, hey, I got this for you over here. Leave that right where it's at, because it's making you beg for too much. It's acting like it's me when I told you to come over here. Because we got, the reason why I say that, look, we got the Devil and we got the Lovers right here. The offer came in with the Devil, but God is the Lovers. This is the same card upside down, right? Which one would you pick? You want the happy card, or you want this one where he's still like he touch you, you gonna burn, you gonna have a hole in the middle of your skin that you ain't gonna be able to cover up with nothing. No, I don't want that. I don't even like spicy food. I'd rather have a piece of cake. Would you rather have a piece of cake or a chili pepper. I'll take the cake for $500. Thank you very much. That's what's about to happen to some of y'all in the next 48 hours. You're going to get 2 different offers. One, somebody going to try to make you beg for. The other one, God just going to give it to you. If I can give an example, it's going to be like, let's just say it's a job offer. One job, you got to go on like 3 different interviews. You're like, what the hell? My resume, you're going to be like, my resume speak for itself. You should hire me on the spot. Then God was like, all right. So you get out of the interview. Let's go, you get out the second interview. You sit in your car like, I can't believe they sitting there and did this shit to me. Your phone ring. Your phone ring is a place you applied for 4 months ago. They're going to be like, hey, you want to do an interview? Are you available this week for an interview? One interview. We'll let you know by the end of the day you got it. They're going to let you know by the end of the day you got it. They may not even let you know by the end of the day. They probably let you know at the end of the interview that you got the job. It's going to be like, God's like, this is how easy I wanted it. It's like God is going to show you. Some of you have in the past life were granted the wish of ease, or you asked for the wish of ease. Like for things to come to you easily. That might be in your prayer. That's in someone's prayer. Like, I want something that comes to me easily, that I feel like I can love, I naturally do, that I don't have to beg for it. That could have been like your prayer or your petition, and it's going to be granted to you. But before it's granted to you, you're going to be submitted with this first offer that's going to make you act like you have to beg for some shit that you don't have to beg for. So it's going to be up to you whether you take it. Yeah. It's going to, Grand Cross Provoker. It's going to leave you stuck in your head. It's going to leave you worried. Going to make you feel like frustrated, like you're not good enough. South Node. Ooh, this is a lesson. When you get the South Node card, this means it's just something that you've already went past, and you are choosing to go back towards your past. Not God putting you there, but you going back to your past. Or a way of being. So be careful of doing that. All right. You may shed a tear or 2 in the next couple of days. And then also, you're going to get your answer of which one to choose. Somebody needs to say, "I'll let me sleep on it," or answer the next day. Don't answer that same day for whoever that's for. But anyways, you guys, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. You stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.